Hey, it's Nate, and today I'm doing Angel from Montgomery by John Prine, and perhaps made more famous by Bonnie Raitt. I love both versions, but I'm basing this one a bit more on Bonnie Raitt's recording. The timing is a bit simpler. John Prine's original version has a lot of these weird drop beats, and it can be hard to follow. I also suspect that Bonnie Raitt's key of E rather than G will be suited to a wider range of voices. Let's jump in. All right, so first off, I recommend you get the chords and lyrics chart. There's a link in the description, and that's gonna help you follow along and see where the chords and the lyrics line up with each other. We'll start out with the intro. Looks like this, just one measure repeated 4 times, and we need 2 chords for it. We need an E major, so I'm playing an E bass note down here, and then E, G sharp, and B, and this is middle C, just so you're in the right octave here. And then we also need an A over C sharp. So this is an inversion of an A major chord down here. So I'm doing E, A, and C sharp in the right hand, and then the left hand is doing a C sharp bass note because it's A over C sharp. I'm doing that with the second finger. In a second, you will see why. And we're in 4/4 time, so the measures in this song get 4 counts, thinking nice and slow, and we've got 2 chords splitting this measure. So right off the bat, we can think 2 counts each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could just keep it nice and simple like that. But there is this cool bass line that I want to show you. It sounds like this. And to do it, we do need to think in eighth notes, dividing the beat in half, not just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but putting little ands in between. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And so on beat 1, we're gonna hit an E. On beat 2, we're gonna use our first finger on a B, and then we're actually gonna hit the C sharp on the and after 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we sort of cross our second finger over. And furthermore, the actual chord for the A over C sharp also doesn't hit until the and after 2. So if you put it together, it sounds like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. And you can lightly hit, again on beat 4, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then we are ready to drop into the first verse. Here's the chords to the verse. Pretty simple, and we already know everything except for that B7. So we're gonna start on E and then make our way to A. I'm gonna voice that A the exact same way I did the A over C sharp in the intro, but this time it's just a regular A, so we're just gonna play the root with the left hand, and you can do that with the second finger. And nothing fancy about the rhythm here, just playing quarter notes on every count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one more time on that. 3, 4, before we have a B7. So I'm gonna come up to my first finger here in the left to do that B bass note, and then we can do F sharp, A with the second finger, and a D sharp in the right before returning to the E. And the timing here is a little tricky, but it's gonna use the same rhythm idea that we already touched on in the intro, and it shows up again and again in the song. And that's sort of hesitating and hitting on the and after 2. This measure is gonna sound like. So I'm gonna hit on counts 1 and the and after 1 on that B7. 1 and, nothing on count 2, and then here's that big hit on the and after 2. 1 and 2 and 3, and then you can just lightly hit again on count 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. In a moment, I will play through that whole verse, but just one more little rhythm idea would be to add a little bit more to the left hand. In addition to playing on count 1, I am also going to play on the and after 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and just looping it on the E to get the hang of it. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and you can also add the and after 4. So here's that whole first verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. And then we would be hitting the chorus. Here's the chords to the chorus. It's gonna start on that E again, although right off the bat, I'm gonna position my 4th finger in the left hand on the bass note. That's gonna let us step down to the D bass note. Make me an angel. So we've got this D major chord here, F sharp, A, and D. I'm using my 2nd finger on the A. After that, we've got A, same way we've been voicing it, although it's the 1st finger in the left hand that plays the bass note now, and then back to E. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. And I do want to say, if it's more comfortable for you, you can totally just step the right hand down to a root position D major chord. I happen to really like this inversion. It's a little brighter hearing that D on top. It's a little more uplifting, but it still sounds great if you keep it simple with the root position. It then repeats that line 2 more times, although the rhythm is a little different the 2nd time. It's gonna be on make me a poster of an old rodeo. So it does that same rhythm where it sort of anticipates where it would hit on count 3 on the and after 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4. It helps to follow the lyrics and just know it hits the E on the O of rodeo. Old rodeo. Then one more time, give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. So back to E, this time up to A. I'm gonna use my 2nd finger, sort of pushing my hand back to the original position. And then we're gonna go up to B7, hard way to go. So that is just like what happened in the verse. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And you can do it just like that, but I wanna give you the option to do the bass line that's gonna sound like this, which is really sweet. So to do that, we're gonna hit the B bass note with our 1st finger, just like we would have done. And then we're gonna immediately drop the octave, step up to a C sharp, and then land on E. Timing there is 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And you do have to sort of reposition your fingers at whatever moment to get your 5th finger back for the next verse. So you could do 1 and 2 and just kind of hop up like that. I'll play it through in a moment, but there's one more optional detail I want to float, because on the recording, there's these lead guitar lines weaving around that add a lot of interest and extra harmony. And without them, if it's just piano, sometimes the E's at the end of lines can feel a little stagnant. And so when you hit on count 4 in any of those instances, instead of the E like that, you could do an E sus4, just replacing that middle G sharp with an A. You'll see what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. And then this would be landing in the first interlude. Here's the interlude. Looks a lot like the intro, except this time it's only 2 times through. And then optional detail, if we're really copying the bass line from the recording, there is one extra hit on the E before it goes up. And to do that properly, we need to think in 16th notes. So 1 E and a, 2 E and a, etc. And the extra E hit is going to be on the after 1 right before count 2. 1 E and a 2 and 3, 4. 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. After that, we jump right into verse 2, which is essentially the same as verse 1, with different lyrics, of course. But now that we've talked about the B7 moment with the, you can totally add that in every time we get to the B7. You could do it in the first verse too. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. Wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. You could totally add the E sus4 at the end of lines here as well in the verses. After that verse, we launch right into the second chorus. It looks like that, really similar to the first chorus. I'm going to start adding octaves though in left hand to give it a little bit more power as the song grows. And to set up for that coming out of that second verse on broken down, damn, I'm gonna put my first finger there so that I'm all ready to do these octaves. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. And I'm just adding on the and after 4 and after 2, just the top note of the octave. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. All right, so we got something a little different here. Instead of the B7, we do a D. So that's the same D voicing we've been doing before. And if you're used to getting into the B7 here, it's really similar. It's just instead of the D sharp there, it's a D. But there's this really cool bass line in the left hand that sounds like this. So it's the same timing as the that we did before, but it's so D, C sharp, G, E, sort of a bluesy note there. The other weird thing here is this is a measure of 2/4 time instead of just going to the E and finishing out the measure. Now, it does go to the E a long time ago, but when you hit that E, it is also the start of the next interlude. So this is one of those dropped beat moments. It only happens once in Bonnie Raitt's version, but it's all over John Prine's version. A long time ago. You can totally skip that and do the full measure the way we did it the first time if that's easier. So this interlude is 4 times through, just like the intro. And I might just add a little bit of just play around with on beat 4 when we're on the A, just hitting a higher A. I like doing a root position A, just A, C sharp, E. Totally optional. You can throw that in if you like. But so 4 times through that, and then we're in the final verse. Here's the chorus to that. You can play it just like the second verse, different lyrics, and I love the lyrics in that third verse. Anyway, after that, we get to the final chorus. It looks like that. It's sort of a combination of the first 2 choruses where it does go to the D and do the, but it doesn't do the 2/4 thing. It actually just plays out the rest of that measure on E. And I'm gonna do the octaves again. And just one last thing I wanna mention. So, where I said you could hit the sus4 on beat 4, I might just play around. Again, I'm just mimicking the role that the guitar lines play in the song. So that's just a little fancier, just kind of riffing between the G sharp and the A there. I'm gonna throw that into my version. So from the last line, to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. And then we are in the outro. So The outro is a lot like the chorus. It looks like this. It's just one line through. It sort of repeats the last line of the chorus. Now notice we've been doing octaves, but with the bass line, we transition back to single bass notes, and I'm gonna keep it single bass notes for this last little bit as the song is winding to a close. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. So it's just like, you know, what we did for the first chorus, although there is a unique bass line here that sounds like this. Hard way to go. So it hits that G note. It's going to be B, cross to C sharp, down to the G, to the E. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. And then maybe do the octaves there. And I just want to note that if you don't want to keep track of all these different bass lines, every single time, even when it's on the D, you could always just do that for every bass line moment. Anyway though, the song is over. Okay, thank you for sticking with me. I am now going to do a full playthrough so you can see how all these parts fit together. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you know when I put out more videos like this one. All right. Here is my version of Angel from Montgomery. I am an old woman named after my mother. Another child that's grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy, wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, the years just flew by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them a buzzing, but I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. To believe in this living